Hi guys, I am doing my candy apple experience today. This is my first time recording myself trying to do a project such as this. I did do a dry run with a batch of apples a few days ago and they turned out pretty good. This time I'm using a different type of apple. I don't remember the name of the type of bread. Normally I would have used a Granny Smith, but I haven't been to the store lately. So these will do. I added the bling to the candy stick and it's real easy. You can buy this stuff at Michael's and a glue gun and that's it. And they're sort of in a patch, so it's not like you have to individually put them on there. But if you are very creative, I'm sure you can. Anyways, I cleaned the apples. I boiled water. I poured, I think, a half a cup of vinegar, and I soaked them for about 20 to 30 seconds. And what it does is it gets the apple really clean and it takes off the wax. This type of apple, you will not find any sap on it once you boil them water and clean them well. So that's the good thing about these. And then they do look weird after you pour the hot water on them. They have this sort of weird look to them, but they're fine. I actually cut an apple open and they're perfectly fine. Anyways, I've got my sugar, the coating cooking right now. This recipe calls for 2 cups of carob syrup, 2 cups of sugar, and 1 cup of water. But since I wanted to do different colors of apples, I divided the recipe. So I did a half a cup of water, a cup of sugar, and a cup of carob syrup for each pot. So for this project, you will need to have a candy thermometer. You cannot use a meat thermometer or anything else. Must be a candy thermometer, and they're cheap. You can find them at Walmart for about $5. You can order them online for as much as $5 to $8, depending on the type you get. Excuse me for a second while I grab it. It looks like this. And the outside of the thermometer will tell you what your desired type of candy will be. Hard, soft, taffy-like, etc. I'm going to pause for a second because I don't want to get burned. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So to this mixture, I am going to add red hots for my red apple candy. And the last time I made it, I added the amount of what the little boxes are, and I got them in these bags, so I couldn't figure out how much candy was in the box. This time I'm going to add a little more because I like them spicy. So you can add the candy when it reaches 250 degrees. My other flavor, I'm still deciding on what flavor to add to that. You can buy specialty flavors online, such as bubble gum, cotton candy, etc. So you can order them on Amazon. You can also do Jolly Ranchers. You can take them apart and pick whatever flavor you want. Watermelon, you know the flavors of Jolly Ranchers, and do it that way. I'm going to pause for a second because I have a little one calling me in the backyard. So, sorry for that. Anyways, I ordered a small pack of food coloring gel. And it doesn't have too many colors, but it does have your basic colors. The white I had to order separate. And this is a Mary color, bright white, and I'm using red. You probably don't need to use red, only because the Red Hots make it red. But I want it real red, so kind of like I do not want to see the transparency. So that's why I'm using red. The other mixture is clear, so when it's boiling, it's just clear. So I'm going to add white. So I'm going to do white apples, and I'm going to do red apples. And I'm also going to decorate them with a food based glitter dust for the apples. So at this time, I'm going to pause it until my mixture gets to 305, and that's hard rock. Right now I'm looking at almost 300, so I'll be right back to show you the progress. Alright guys, I'm back. My white did not work out because it wasn't enough. So if you're going to order white, I recommend that you buy a bigger size. So I'm going to work with the red first, and then I'm going to do purple. So I used all my white and it didn't turn out to be enough, so I had to throw in the purple, and I started to mix it up, but it had this sort of marble effect, which I really like, so I left it alone. I didn't really mix it too much, so I can't wait to see what this will look like. And I didn't prepare to get my parchment paper ready, so I did it the last minute. That's a no-no. So don't do that, guys. Have everything ready.
Oh, smells like cinnamon.
That's my husband. So I am doing a marble candy apple for you guys. Say hi, you are on video. I am doing a vlog. So I know you guys can't see what I'm doing because my phone is over there and my pot's over here. So I'm letting the excess candy fall off, and it looks pretty cool. Though I think I'm gonna dip it a little bit more because no, I'm fine actually. It looks beautiful, and candy will get everywhere, so be prepared. You'll have strings of it hanging off here, hanging off there, so it's okay. It's just sugar. You can clean it up very easily. I'm really liking that I add the red to the candy mixture because it really gave it a really beautiful dark red. Yeah, baby, what's the matter? A beautiful dark red it came out. I love it. Okay. I don't know if you guys could see, but there's all kinds of little candy marks all over. All right, so I'm gonna do a purple one. And you kind of have to work fast because the candy gets hard. So you really gotta work quick. Otherwise your candy mixture will start to be too thick. But you know what? You can always turn it on again and put it on low and let it soften up again for you. It's no problem. That's the good thing about candy. It's very easy to work with. Another thing, do not let little children around you while you do this. It's dangerous. Candy has that hot, I don't know if you've ever worked with a glue gun and you can burn your hand with hot glue, well, and it doesn't come off easily. That's just the way like candy does the same thing. It will burn and it's hard to get off, so be careful, very careful. See, this mixture is really hard to work with now. It's actually hard already, so I'm going to have to melt it again. So all you have to do is just turn it back on and let the candy mixture get hard. So because I'm waiting too long, this is what happened. I don't know if you can see, there's like a spot. So I'm going to warm it up and see if I can cover that. And what I want to do is cover the inside of the apple as well. Well, I don't like to show the apple. I kind of want it all covered. So it's soft again, but it's just going to put another hard layer onto your apple. So that's the hard part, is that it's going to put another thick layer of candy on your apple. So I'm going to put this one to the side. And I'm going to warm up the other one because I know that it's going to do the same thing. But so far, they look awesome. Let me see if I can get the camera to show you what they look like. Can you see it? They look awesome. So, since you guys are just looking at the apples, I'm going to add a little more purple to, oh God, good thing that didn't squeeze as that was red. I'm gonna add a little more purple to the mixture so I can get a purple apple. I really like to get a real purple apple. So let's see if I can accomplish that. So I put the fire back on low. Actually, I don't have it on low, but put it back on. And I want to see if I can accomplish a darker apple. Still want the marble effect, so I'm not going to mix it up too much. But I'm hoping to get a darker apple. Okay. So there it goes. I'm going to put this down. And, oh, and by the way, the parchment paper that I laid down. I should have had it ready while the candy was cooking. I like to use butter, but because I forgot to prepare my parchment paper, I had to run and use cooking spray. Cooking spray's fine. So I had to give up on the butter and use the spray. As you can see, that last apple, I put too much on it. I didn't let it wait for it to take the excess off, and that's what happened because it was too hard. It wouldn't even come around the top. So I'm gonna let the bubbles, I'll show you here. Actually, I'm gonna take the phone down and let you guys take a look at what the mixture looks like. So it looks like this. You don't want to put your apple in the mixture when it's boiling like this. You want to let the bubbles go down, and your mixture should look like that. No bubbles. It should be clear, but it also shouldn't be cold, so it should still be hot. You got to work fast. So the prepping of the apples with the sticks and the parchment paper, take care of all that, and find something to transport. Normally I would have used this, but I don't know what I was thinking, and I totally forgot that step. So I had to transport my apple from here to the island. And you could still accomplish that, but maybe use some sort of plate or tray to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and then finish the last apple. I'll be right back. Hi guys, I'm back. I had to take a little break because I'm one of those that like to clean as you go. So anyways, my finished product came out like this because I had a lot of spots that I wanted to fill. So this is what the outcome ended up turning out like. So here's the purple. That's the dark purple. This one had a lot of candy on the bottom, so what I did was I broke it off. It just had too much. Another apple similar to this one, and then I did this effect on this apple. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but this is what it turned out to look like. I like this one because I can pretty much decorate it the way I want. And I'm going to do is I'm going to make one gold and red. And I'll probably do it with the purple one as well. So I got this glitter, which is edible glitter. It's the Egyptian gold. You can order this on Amazon. It's luster dust, edible. And you can buy the Wilton brushes, but you can use your makeup brush as well. These are brand new, so I didn't use these on my face. But I do recommend that you clean them before using them. So what I'm doing is dipping it in water for one brush. And what I'm going to do is lightly coat the apple with water where I want it to have the gold dust. And then I'm going to take the dry brush, rub it on the gold dust, and then wipe it around. So I'm going to pause the video to do this effect, and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, the finished product ended up like this. So I wish I had a longer plate, but this is what the purple one came out like. Okay, and the gold. I do have ribbon, but it's in my garage and I'm not feeling like digging it out and searching for the ribbon box, but just imagine it tied with a pretty gold ribbon or whatever color you choose. It'll look beautiful. It looks beautiful just like this. Now we have the candy apple red with some gold dust on the bottom. And those little stars are, they're plastic, so of course you cannot eat them. But they're easy to come off. I only put a few on there, so it's just for looks. But remember that the gold glitter dust, that is edible. You can only buy that in a specialty shop or order it online. Amazon is where I got my glitter, and you could get it in silver, and I think you could get it in all sorts of colors, but I wanted the gold, and I think I will get the silver next. But that's it. I have these three to show you. The other two are similar, but I like the purple. So just the purple one came out beautiful. I try to sprinkle purple sugar on it, but you have to do that right away. As soon as you take it out, it will get hard very quick. Sugar just fell right off. Anyways, I don't know if you could see how sparkly it is, but it is sparkling. Not sure if you could see it, but I can. I like it. So I think maybe when I do another another try at this, I'll probably have everything: the ribbon, the wrap, probably the box that covers it, and you can see the complete apple candy apple making process. So I hope you like this. If you like my video, just hit the like button, and thank you for watching.